pretty anxious about the entire COVID scene right now, and just like a lot of you guys out there. So I just thought that I'll do this. I think like to calm myself down. I have been using makeup as therapy or as anxiety management, along with another whole lot of things such as cleaning up the house, cleaning up my closet, especially when lockdown is imposed. So I actually just thought of doing the makeup tutorial of the smoky eyes that you guys had asked me for some, I don't know, like 2.5 months ago, and here I am finally doing it in the lockdown. So yeah, I hope it helps you, and I hope it helps you to kind of deal with the situation out there just as it's helping me. As you can see, I have absolutely nothing on my face right now. I want this to be like a chit chat sort of a makeup application. I can't even call it really a tutorial because I think like my friends and all out there who are proper makeup artists and have studied and learned makeup properly over whatever, a few months, years, they would be like, what is she doing? But I don't know much or a lot about makeup, very basic. And that too, like there's like probably a year ago, I knew nothing at all about makeup, and I still know very little. It's just actually through the lockdown, because I was a COVID bride, and we got married last, Sandeep, my husband, and I got married last September, and we did not want any makeup artists, any mehndi artists or anything. So I picked up a few skills off YouTube, and I started practicing for my own wedding. So yeah, whatever I have learned, I'm just trying to put it all together and just help any beginner, or because I'm also a beginner. So yeah, so this is my bare face. I've just washed it and there's absolutely nothing on it, and you can see that there is this mark. I had a slight accident while working out. I had a dumbbell that came, and like a really heavy 10 kilo dumbbell that came and fell on my face. So that difference is still pretty much there. There's a bruise over there. So I basically have very basic products, and most of them are in a budget because I'm quite conjuiced that way. So I think I'm just, firstly, like, since it's going to be a smoky eye, I actually worked with this Biotique Kajal, which otherwise I do not like. I don't like this Kajal at all. And in the meanwhile, I'll just apply some Vaseline, since I just washed my face and my face is dry. So yeah, back to this Kajal. I do not really like this Kajal because it's smudgy, like it's super smudgy, and it's just one of those things that I keep for an SOS sort of a thing, like whenever I do not have Kajal at all. Plus it also makes my eyes burn, which is okay, like, you know, it may have camphor and all those natural things in it, but this Kajal doesn't suit me. So I'm just gonna I figured a way around using it for smoky eye, and it actually worked out. So I'm just gonna try and replicate whatever I did the last time, which you guys really liked on Instagram. Let's see how it goes. So I already have my sponge here, and I've wet it with water and squeezed it out. Next, I'm planning to put this vitamin C serum, even though I'm just pretty much like not gonna get out or anything, but it's a new product that I received, and I am new to vitamin C serum. So yeah, I'm just gonna use whatever I do have, 1 drop each, and just massage it in. So another thing, like I'm new to vitamin C serum. And what I did realize is that uh, it reacts with the sun rays, and someone on my Instagram had told me to make sure that I put sunscreen, and I would always like put sunscreen after using this, but still I kept noticing that I'm getting more and more tanned, especially from my forehead and my cheeks. So next I'm gonna be using this sunscreen by Nisara. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I guess I'll link it below so that you can. So 2 pumps of that. Again, it's night time and I actually do not need this, but this is what my routine is like, and this is the moisturizer slash sunscreen that I am using right now. And yeah, my face feels really soft and well hydrated already. I really like to massage my face quite a lot. So next up I have this Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is in the shade 20 Sand. I don't know whether it's the correct shade or not, but I have only this right now. So we'll make do with it. Plus none of my base makeup is really suiting me anymore because of how tanned I have gotten in the recent past. I'm just doing my best to really blend this in, and again, I'm not a pro. I'm not even close to being decent at it probably. I don't know why I'm making this video. It's more like anxiety management for myself. Also, like, it's my first time applying makeup seeing the camera, and I do not have a mirror. Like, I have a mirror right next to me, but I'm not using it. So it's the first time I'm figuring out how people really shoot makeup videos, and it seems to be like a fun thing to do. Now I'm just gonna dab it for another few thousand years, and then I'll see you after that. Sometimes I just use my fingers to kind of blend it in when I'm feeling that the sponge is absorbing a lot of it. You can see that the concealer is not really my shade because of the tan. But yeah, next up I'm using this Maybelline Compact. I like to use it with a brush, and this brush is from Miniso. And for this I think I'll use the mirror. And just set all that concealer so that it stays put, especially on the lid, since that's where we'll be doing the artwork of the eye makeup. I think my makeup artist friends are gonna kill me. Okay, next up I use this, I'm a very jugadu person. Like, I seldom actually purchase something and use it the correct way. So I have this old mascara wand which I use so that I can kind of comb out my eyebrows. Is there really a difference? I don't know. I think the camera is not catching it, but it is actually there. So I basically like to do my eyebrows first so that kind of gives us an artboard to kind of work with. So let's do that. Okay, my bad. I just realized my brushes are not from Miniso. They're from this brand called Sivana, and I picked them up when we were traveling in Thailand, and they've lasted me a very very long time. And even otherwise, I think like the sort of person I am, I really keep my stuff for years and years. So what I'm gonna do next is I have this eyeshadow palette by Sivana eyeshadow and contouring palette, and it's probably close to expiring now, but I've just like whatever, I've made peace with the fact that makeup expires way more quickly than I always thought. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this dark brown shade over here, even though I usually use a black, but sometimes I feel like using this dark brown shade to fill in my eyebrows. So that's what I'll do with this brush from Sivana, the same brand. Okay, so once I've filled it in, I like to brush it out once more. Is there any difference in the eyebrows? I think there is. Yeah. Okay, so first up I have this eyeshadow palette from Nykaa, and I'm gonna take the lightest shade over here and start to use it on my, from the outermost part closest to my eyebrows, and blend it in. Sometimes alternatively, I also, what I do is take the product with my index finger, I think it is called the index finger, and dab it on my eyelid. I usually do that when my brush is not very clean and already has some amount of product on it. Now next what I'll do is I'll take the next shade over here, and when I'm picking the shade, I'm not really dragging it, I'm dabbing it and then getting rid of the excess by just whatever, tapping the brush. Okay, next what I'll do is take the same kajal, which I pretty much hate with a passion, and I'm gonna put it on the upper eyelid where we apply eyeliner, but not very neatly like this would do. And since this specific kajal is just so oily, so creamy, that it spreads everywhere, it's embarrassed me a lot in the past by making a lemur or some owl sort of a thing out of me even in public. So I am applying just about this much. You don't have to be super neat with it. So I'll continue to blend. And more so in the crease over here. Start by applying the eyeshadow over here and then bringing it closer in. So no amount of blending is too much blending. I think the more you blend, that is the key to neat makeup that looks like it's been spent time on. I'm gonna do the same to the other eye now. Can you see how creamy this kajal is? Like just with one of two blinks, it's right here. But we're gonna have to work around that. So I usually use like circular, either tiny circular motion, or then like put in the product here and then blend it this way, focusing more so on the outer crease. But again, not a lot more since this kajal is very pigmented. Okay, I'm not very good at keeping brushes clean, so I usually take like a tissue paper and uh, clean up the brush so that all the excess, especially when we're using with darker colors, so this helps. Now I would want to use a color like this to kind of blend out this area where our color is ending, so that it kind of gives a smooth transition. I think I wasn't very sure of this look and the fact that I could pull it off decently, otherwise I would have gone in with smoky eyes on my wedding day as well. Okay, I think it looks pretty decent already. And now what we can do is take a kajal. I have this Blue Heaven black kajal, and I'm just gonna put it on my waterline. I've started liking like slightly smudgy kajals more than matte kajals, because I feel they're easier to like add in a little bit of eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna use this same color again and kind of apply the product onto my kajal, and then smudge it all up. I don't really mind going extremely dramatic on my eyes. I'll do the same to the next as well. Okay, so next up, I curl my eyelashes, and it's a very new addition to my makeup routine. I seldom heat them up because I don't wanna, because I'm lazy, quite honestly. So yeah, let's do that next. So basically, God has given me extremely straight eyelashes. They grow this way. So this is something that I feel helps, especially in terms of like the side angle. You can see the curl. Oh, it's pretty nicely curled. Okay, so next up, of course, mascara. And I like how this therapy session has actually calmed me down. And otherwise, I was actually just lying in bed and going through very sad news. I'd open up Instagram. It's all full of just COVID related information, and which is great. It's at least a medium for people who do need to find plasma donors and hospital beds and oxygen cylinders. But it was getting too much for me. And so yeah, like I'm just resorting to making videos. It's very new for me, and it's actually acting as quite therapeutic. So this, you may just see like my channel being more active than it's ever been right now. So yeah, just channelizing it in the right direction, all these energies. But yeah, so this is the Smashbox mascara that I have right here. I don't think it's a waterproof one. And just yesterday I was seeing this hack where this person on YouTube was actually applying Vaseline on her eyelashes before applying mascara. But I think we leave that for another day. I'll do that some other time and try it out. You know, again, if you don't have the same kajal that I do, I actually believe so that this technique of the smoky eye would work way better, because again, I'm not very happy with this kajal. But it's gotta be a smudgy kajal, otherwise you're gonna have to struggle way more to really blend it out with the eyeshadow. The applying mascara phase is so funny. Then some on the lower lashes as well. And I think the eyes are pretty dramatic. It's turned out pretty nice. I think the other time when the time when I posted this look on my Instagram, I had also added an emerald green eyeshadow. So let's see if we can do that. But in the meanwhile, I think I'd want to like work on my blush and the whatever else, the base and all. Okay, so next up I'm gonna be using this highlighter and bronzer palette by Swiss Beauty. And I am a major fan of not using a lot of brushes, because I'm lazy to clean them up, and they blend really well, no doubt, but I love using this finger of mine. And so I'm going to take this one, which looks like a slight champagne gold, and apply it right here. Blend it in slightly. Like, it really works well. Fingers work really well because our fingers have this natural warmth which helps the product blend in really well. Then I'm gonna also apply some on my nose, more so on the tip. Blend, blend, blend. Some here. And we'll get down to applying it over here once I'm done with the blush. But yeah, if you want to go a little extra, you can apply some extra. Okay, so I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me blush. If you see, everything that I have over here is pretty budget friendly, and honestly, even of these things, I do have even more budget friendly alternatives too. And that's just how I am. I don't like spending a lot on makeup or skincare in that sense. So yeah, I'm gonna dab this in, get the excess off, and then from, if you see my eyeball right here, I'm gonna start applying here in very soft motion. Please ignore however my expressions are looking right now. Okay, now back to the highlighter. Same shade, I'm gonna apply it on my cheekbone. Wherever I feel there are very harsh lines, I like to just blend it out using the brush. Another thing that I've developed is, by the end of it, I use wherever I feel that the contour or the blush is uneven, I go back to using my sponge and I dab and blend it out. So yeah, now I think like today I honestly do not feel like applying contour, or maybe should we just do that? But actually I'm just so used to contouring with lipsticks, or I don't know, like okay, let's just do that then. But we'll go in for with a powder this thing, but we'll do very little bit of it. So this Savannah eyeshadow palette, I am going to be using this brown over here and applying very little over here in the dip of my cheekbones. And I think like I'm doing quite a decent job considering all these products are extremely budget friendly. Like they're proper eyeshadows. I shouldn't be talking while applying this, but these eyeshadows are like 300 rupees, 200 rupees. Okay, so the last time I had given this eye look a slightly emerald green sort of a whatever accent tinge. So this is some makeup, like some brand that I am not aware of because there's nothing on it, but someone gifted it to me from Canada, so I've been using it and unfortunately okay. So I'm gonna be using this dark green over here again with my finger and dabbing it on the lid. The last time I remember I kind of had blended it in, but let's see if we need that. I'm not going very close to the inner crease line because we may want to put in a little bit of shimmer there. But this is how it's turning out to be and I kind of really like it. Again, only using my finger. Fortunately, there is no fallout in any of the products that I've used up until now, and I really like that green. Okay, so as I mentioned, I did not want to apply a lot of contour and I did not. So now I'm gonna like, this is gonna answer a lot of questions I've gotten on my Instagram in the last 1.5 years. So a lot of times whenever I'm applying the nude lipstick, people are asking me what shade is it. So the secret is out. It's this one by Nykaa. I basically mix them up. This one by Nykaa, it's called 01. I don't know the shade name. I'll just link it below. It's not written there, or maybe I'm just going blind. No, it's not written there. And the other one is this nude liquid lipstick by from Miniso. So what I do is, so I'm going to be applying this on my lips. I had already applied Vaseline right in the beginning so that my lips get moisturized while I do my makeup, and I'm just gonna wipe off the excess with a tissue paper. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this lipstick now. I really like to use my finger to dab it in. And next I'm gonna add in this liquid lipstick right only in the centers. And next what I do is I take the same tissue and I kiss the tissue. Yeah, so that's how it looks. I think that's about it. Like if you want to add in more, oh, we can also add in the shimmer, which I had completely forgotten. So again, back to the same palette, I'm gonna take this and just apply it to the inner part of my eye for that extra openness, like so that the eyes look open. And probably blend it in a little bit. Yeah, but so this is the kind of makeup I like. I don't like to go very extra, and extra on my eyes, yes, but otherwise I maybe on a if it was daytime I would have probably applied some more blush, and otherwise I think this looks pretty neat. Yeah, so that's how it looks. I think it looks pretty neat for the fact that our products are super jugadu. And let me know below how you guys feel about this video. It's no professional makeup video or anything. It's just something that I'd shared, and look at me giving justification. So basically I meant that I'm not a professional makeup artist or even close to that, and there may be a lot of steps that are here and there slightly different from what others do, but this is the kind of makeup that I really love. And let me know below how you guys feel about it. And I don't know, I'm just admiring myself, and it's come out pretty well. I was not expecting it, so yeah, it's quite nice. And do let me know if you like my makeup videos, then I could learn a little bit more, and also show maybe like pastel daytime kind of an eye look with like light pastels like purple, pink and all, which you may have seen on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, please do go, and I'll put in the link below. And please do consider subscribing to my channel. Do hit the like button under this video, and also do share it with friends and family. Up until my next video, bye. Stay safe and stay indoors.